So hopefully you're all getting settled in. If you've not taken my class before, my name is Jen, and I teach a Vinyasa style yoga flow. So since I'm not sure if I know you from in-person classes, but please do what you can and don't push beyond your edge, and take a break if you need a break at any time. Okay, the other thing I just want to mention is we are going to be doing quite a bit of planking tonight. So just a reminder, if you have wrists that are tender, or I forget what this is called, all of a sudden you're using your computer a lot, you can always get down on your elbows with the elbows under your shoulders and do it as a forearm plank. Okay. So tonight, we'll go ahead and start on our backs. So lay down and just allow your body to relax there on your mat. Your palms can either be by your side, or you can place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And if you're comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes. Otherwise, keep a soft gaze at the tip of your nose. And I'll take the first few moments of class to settle in. You know, it's not easy to have a home practice, and it takes a little extra effort to tune out everything around you. So just start in very gentle space, really feeling into the energy that you brought with you tonight on the mat. And noticing spaces in your body that feel stuck or stiff. And just notice where they are. And then as you start to take your awareness more to your breath, you can start to send your exhales into those spaces. So you're laying here on your back, you're breathing, you're checking in, you're noticing what is here in this moment. What is true about you and your body and your energy, maybe in your heart tonight. Some nice deep breathing now, lifting the breath up to the chest with the inhale. And as you exhale, keep your breath nice and steady, releasing everything out. And again, inhale. And exhale, allowing the body to melt down into the mat, become more grounded and connected to the earth. Again, inhale. And exhale, release. Do a couple rounds on your own, truly paying attention to your breath, watching it rise up in your body and release out of your body with the exhale. And then from here, we'll start to move and wake the body up. So from wherever you are, lift your arms overhead. Think of a full body stretch here, like reaching up and beyond the top of your mat, pointing your toes, pointing and flexing the feet, just reaching the toes beyond the top of your mat. It's getting like a little bit of a stretch here. And now let your feet be steady. Flex your feet. Pretend like you're standing on the floor. And take your arms are overhead. Interlace your fingers and extend your index long. So your index finger is pointing to beyond your mat, beyond the back of your mat. And from here, let's take your feet, both feet, to the left corner of your mat and your hands to the upper left corner of your mat. So basically what you're doing here is starting to open up the right side of the body, is stretched along the right side of your body, pressing out through the feet, breathing in here. You can pretend you're standing on the floor and doing a side bend. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, come back to center. And now as you inhale, lift up, lengthen through the spine. And as you exhale, both feet to the bottom right corner of your mat and your hands to the upper right corner of your mat. Breathing here, left side of the body, elongating with each breath. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, let's come to center. And from here, release your hands and bring your right knee into your chest. Interlace your hands around your shin. And you're pressing out through that left heel. Your leg is active and strong. And then from here, release your shin and extend your right foot to the sky and interlace your hands behind your hamstring. So press up through the heel. So your knee may or may not be bent, but press out through the heel as best you can. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. From here, rebend that right knee. Go ahead and twist to your left. So stack the hips, let that right knee come down to the floor. May not touch, that's okay. Your right arm is extending to the right, and maybe look over your right palm. Breathing here. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Let's come back to center. Take that right knee up to your right shoulder and your right sole of the foot facing the sky. So a half happy baby holding onto the inside of your right foot. One breath, inhale. And exhale, release. Left knee, bring it into your chest. Strong, active right leg. And then releasing hold of the left shin and extend the left foot to the sky, holding on now to the back of your hamstring. Press up through the heel. One more breath, inhale. And release. Bend that left knee, twist to your right. Stacking the hips here. Soften that left shoulder down towards the floor. It's a little early, so it may not touch. Just that gentle sort of movement down towards the earth and your gaze toward your left hand. One more breath. And coming back to center and a half happy baby. So sole of the left foot up to the sky, holding on inside that foot, pressing down your knee towards your shoulder. And then we'll release, returning to a full body stretch here. So we're gonna do a little bit of core work here. As you take an exhale, begin to take your arms, which are over your head, And reach towards your feet as you bring your right knee into your chest and lift your shoulder blades off the earth. And as you inhale, extend the right leg and your arms go back overhead. Exhale, left knee in towards your chest, lift your shoulder blades off the earth and reach your hands towards your right foot. And inhale, release. Exhale, right knee into your chest. We're rounding the back here. Keep reaching towards the top of your mat. And release. And left side exhale, lift the shoulder blades off the mat, pull the belly in down towards the mat. And release. One more on the right side, exhale. Inhale and extend. And exhale. Inhale and extend. From here, both knees into the chest. Rock yourself on up, coming onto your belly. Sphinx pose. Let the elbows come under the shoulders and your fingers spread wide and your arms parallel to each other. Press down into the mat with the top of the feet. Toes are pointing straight back. Lift the kneecaps. Hold here and energetically drag that mat towards you. Think of bringing the heart through the arms. Lift the belly a little bit. Breathing here, one more breath. And begin to exhale. Take another inhale from where you are. Start to tuck the toes and exhale, forearm plank. So holding forearm plank, the arms remain parallel, pressing down through the inner part of your forearm and your inner part of your hand. Press out through the heels. Your thighs are nice and strong. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, knees down, child's pose. Hips back, reach the arms forward. One breath, inhale. And exhale. From here, lift your hips over your knees, downward puppy. So hips stay over the knees, hands reach forward and sink the chest down, arch the back, forehead down to the earth. Open up through your armpits, underneath the arms. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, start to lift the belly to the sky as you walk your hands back underneath your shoulders and begin to move into your plank pose. Holding in your plank pose. Make sure your fingers are spread nice and wide, pressing down and gripping that mat almost with all of your finger pads. And now your belly's pulling in, lifting up to the sky. You have some space going across the top of your back. Your arms are nice and long. As you exhale, lift your right leg parallel to the mat. So nothing changes in your body. You're just lifting that right leg up. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, right knee to right elbow. Stay where you are. As you inhale, extend the leg directly behind you. We are not in down dog. We're staying in plank. And as you exhale, right knee, right elbow. And as you inhale, extend that right leg. And one more time, exhale, right knee, right elbow. And as you inhale, extend the right leg. You're still in plank pose. Exhale into down dog, three-legged down dog, right leg to the sky. Start to open the hip here, stack the right on left. So we're bending the right knee. Your hips are facing the right side of your room. Arms are nice and long. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, extend that right leg directly behind you, hips side by side. As you exhale, shift forward to plank, knee towards your nose, lift the belly up to the sky. And as you inhale, extend the right leg. Exhale, tap the left elbow, cross under the body. Inhale, extend the right leg. And as you exhale, place the right foot next to left, back of mat. Walk your hands to the feet, to your feet at the back of the mat. Open up your feet, outer edges of the mat, and bring your hips back and down for Malasana. All right? So if your heels are lifted here, roll the back of your mat and place the back of the rolled up mat underneath your heels. Otherwise, lean back
So if you find you're leaning forward, send the weight into the heels. Now take your arms outside of the lower tricep and press into the insides of your knees, palms together. Lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Hands back to the mat. Hips lift to the sky. Feet come back about hip distance apart. Return to plank pose. Nice and strong in your plank pose. Find your palms again. Hands are under your shoulders. Nice long arms, strong core. Inhale and lift that left leg parallel to the mat. Staying in plank, exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale and extend the left leg. Exhale again. Inhale and extend. And exhale. Inhale, extend. You're in plank with that left leg extended off the mat. And now down dog. Three-legged, left leg to the sky. And start to pivot your hips to the left as you bend that left knee, keeping your arms and shoulders facing the mat. Nice and long, lift that left knee up. Inhale. And exhale. Left leg extends directly behind you. Inhale here and exhale, shift forward to plank, knee towards your nose, round the back. Inhale and extend. Exhale, tap the right elbow. Inhale and extend. And left foot back on mat. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump, come to the top of your mat. As you inhale, find a half lift. So working on your half lift, fingertips pressing against the shins, your back is flat, belly is lifted, crown of the head forward, you're in the front part of your feet. Take another breath here. And as you exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, a half lift. And exhale and fold. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Let's come on up. Stand, reach the arms wide and up. And exhale, hands at the heart. Send salutation A. So inhale, lift the arms high, press down through the feet. Exhale and forward fold, nice flat back. Come on down, pull the belly in. Inhale into a half lift. Hands under shoulders, step yourself to plank. Inhaling here. And as you exhale, let's move through vinyasa. So knees to the mat, chest and chin between the hands. So let the hips go high, elbows remain by your ribs. As you inhale, release the lower body onto the earth, press down to the tops of the feet, low cobra, and exhale into your down dog. Find your breath in down dog, connecting inward. So in my class, the vinyasas are optional. If you would like to skip it, you can take child's pose and meet us in down dog. If you have chaturanga and up dog in your practice, you can do that if your body feels ready. Otherwise, you can follow along with me. Okay, one more breath in down dog. Inhale. And exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come on up. Press down and reach up at the same time. Exhale, arms at your side. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Palms under shoulders, step to plank. Move through your version of vinyasa. Knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga to up dog. Following along with me, you'll move into low cobra, pressing down through the tops of the feet and lifting the heart, and exhale into your down dog. Breathing here. I'm just beginning to notice if your mind is drifting away. Just return to the breath without any judgment. One more breath. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach the arms, look up. And exhale, arms at your side. And we'll do one more. Lift your arms, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, a half lift. Palms under shoulders, step to plank. Begin to move through your vinyasa. Moving with your breath here. Being in flow. Meeting in down dog. Let's lift the right leg to the sky. And as you exhale, shift forward to plank, knee towards your nose, under the body. So right away, stay there. Long arms, lift your knee closer to your chest. Now look between your hands, flex your right foot, and step the right foot forward. We're in a runner's lunge here. Reposition the feet if you need. From here, let's keep that left hand under the shoulder and lift that right arm to the sky. Noticing in your twist if your left hip has dipped down. And if it has, press out through that left heel and lift your left thigh to the ceiling. At the same time, press down more through that left palm and lift up more with the right hand, taking your gaze towards the right hand. One more breath. And exhale, right hand to the floor. From here, look forward and step forward. As you inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Feet are together. Sink the hips back and down, chair pose. Lift your arms by your ears. Sink the weight down into your heels. Pull your belly in. Sink down 2 more inches. Lift your arms closer to your ears. Sink down 2 more inches. Spin your pinkies towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Palms under shoulders, step to plank, move through vinyasa. Remembering to take child's pose if that's in your practice tonight. Moving through up dog or low cobra and meeting in down dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, that left leg will lift to the sky. Exhale, shift forward to plank. Again, your knee is moving up towards your chest. Your arms are nice and long. Looking between your hands, flex your left foot and step it through. Low lunge, reposition as you need. Right hand under the shoulder, left arm to the sky. So we're stacking the shoulders here. And we're noticing if our right hip is dipping down. See if you can bring your hips side by side, pressing out more through that right heel. Reach up more with the left hand. One more breath. Exhaling, left hand down to the mat, look forward and step forward. Feet are together. Inhale, a half lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, chair pose. Yeah. Arms lift. Take an inhale. And in chair pose, stay in chair pose, but exhale, twist to your right. So let that right hand reach back and the left hand forward. Notice if your left knee is moving beyond the right. Inhale, arms lift back to the sky, chair pose. And exhale, twist to the left. Left hand reaching back, right forward. One breath, inhale. And exhale, returning to chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, a half lift. Right foot to the back of the mat, drop the back knee, untuck the toes, low lunge. So the left knee over the left ankle, reach your arms to the sky. Breathing here, press down into the mat with the top of that right foot. Press into the mat with that left heel. And from here, let's take our hands and interlace them behind our back. Press the palms together if you can, lengthen the arms, lift the hands off the body, shoulder blades together, heart to the sky, belly in. And release, arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. From here, let's straighten that left foot. Walk it forward just a couple inches. Sorry, straighten the left leg, so half split. Left leg is straight. Take an inhale here and exhale. Fold, gaze at the shin, gaze at your knee. One more breath. And release. Half lift, left foot back to the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. You're still in a bit of a runner's lunge here. We're coming up to high lunge, arms reach high. All right. Your front knee is over your ankle. Want everyone to take your hands to your hips and bend that back knee just slightly. Lengthen your tailbone down towards the mat. Ribs are in. Now from this position, straighten that right leg. From here, hands reach forward. Take your thumbs and interlace them so that it looks like this. I don't know if you can see that. So fingers are reaching forward. Your thighs are squeezing in towards each other, pressing out through that right heel and down into the mat with that left. Slowly, very slowly, as you pull your thumbs apart, they're still hooked, but you're pulling them apart. Start to lift the arms up over your head. You're going so slow, just so slow. Maybe you're about halfway, continuing to pull the thumbs apart while they're still hooked. Keep going for 3, 2, and 1. Arms overhead, inhale. From here, let's bring hands together at the heart. And as you inhale, lengthen through your spine and exhale, twist to your left. So bring the outside of that right arm outside that left knee, pressing the palms together towards the center of your heart. Think of spiraling the right rib towards the sky. And again, noticing if that right hip is dipping down, make that right leg stronger. Inhale. And exhale, look down at that left foot and take your hands to the mat, frame the left foot. From here, stay on the ball of the back foot as you straighten that right leg. Take an inhale here, level the hips with the top of the mat, and exhale, forward fold. One more breath. Inhale, squeeze inner thighs together, and exhale. From here, slight bend in that left knee. Step the right foot top of mat. Feet are together. Inhale into your chair pose. Sink the hips back and down. Inhale here. Staying in chair pose, exhale, open to the right. Right hand back, left hand reaching forward. Inhale, arms reach overhead, chair pose. And exhale, left hand reaching back, right forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, a half lift. As you exhale, the left foot steps to the back of the mat. Drop the back knee, untuck the toes. So again, we want to make sure that we're not on that left kneecap. So be sure to walk that left knee back a little bit. Front knee over ankle. When you're ready, arms lift overhead. Yeah. So heart is lifting here. Belly in. Press down through the top of that left foot. We'll interlace hands behind the back again. See if you can find the opposite grip. Press the palms together as you inhale. Lift the heart. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms will lift. Exhale, hands to the earth. Half split on this side, so walk that right foot forward about 3 inches and straighten through the right leg. See if your hips are side by side. Take an inhale here. And exhale, fold. Pulling the belly in, taking your gaze down to your right leg. One more breath. Exhale. Right foot finds the mat. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Runner's lunge once again, and reposition the feet as you need. We're coming up to high lunge. Arms lift. Inhale. And exhale, hands reach forward once again. All right, so see if you can find the opposite grip of the thumbs against each other. Keeping your arms nice and long and pulling the thumbs apart even though they're hooked. Belly is in. And start to lift your hands towards above. So reaching them towards the sky, but we're moving so slow. It's like molasses. We're moving really slow. We're moving super slow. You're about halfway. We're moving so slow. We're about 3/4. For 3. And 2. And 1. Arms are overhead now. Bringing the hands together at the heart. As you inhale, lift and lengthen through the spine, and exhale, twist to your right. Outer left arm outside that right knee. Press the palms together. So this time your left rib is spinning towards the sky. Your palms are moving towards heart center. You have a strong left leg. Your thigh is active and strong. And your front knee remains over your ankle. Inhale. And exhale. Looking down at that right foot, let's place the hands onto the mat. Keeping that left foot where it's at. So stay on the ball of that left foot, straighten through that right leg. So I didn't mention this before, but if you have blocks, this might be a good time to use them. Hips side by side, hip bones facing forward. Inhale and exhale, fold. Gaze at that right shin or knee. One more breath. And exhale. As you inhale, slight bend on that right knee, hands under shoulders. Let's wash it out with a vinyasa, right foot to the back of the mat. Begin to move with your breath here, or take child's pose and meet us in down dog. Gliding forward, baby cobra or up dog with the inhale, and exhale through to your down dog. Checking in with your breath here. Again, taking your attention, drawing it inward. Focusing on what is real in this moment, your breath, your muscles, connection to the earth through the feet and the hands. One more breath. Exhale and release. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. As you inhale, find a half lift. And as you exhale, go ahead, fold one more time, but lift that left foot to the sky. Standing split. So the head is hanging, it's nice and loose. Your left leg is strong, reaching towards the sky. And you can take your hands and walk them to your right foot and possibly hold on to the ankle with one or both hands. So the head is down, you're looking behind you, your left foot is high to the sky. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, go ahead and step that left foot to the very back of your mat. So you've got that bend in your right knee once more. Take that right hand inside your right foot. And as you inhale, pivot that left foot down to the mat, such that, like for warrior two, and lift that left arm to the sky. Reach up. Inhale. And as you exhale, start to slowly pull your belly in. Come up on the fingertips of your right hand. Bring that right elbow to your knee and press up into warrior two. Staying here, repositioning the feet as you need. Left toes facing to the left wall or slightly turned in. Most important is your front knee over your ankle. Arms reaching wide. See if you can relax the shoulders by flipping the palms up to the ceiling, letting the shoulder blades roll down your back. And then when you feel comfortable, hands face the floor one more time. One breath, inhale. And exhale. Flipping the front palm, reach forward and reverse. So we're reaching back with that right hand, bending that right knee, breathing into the right side of your body. Left hand either slides down the leg or finds a half bind. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to warrior two, straightening through that right leg, moving to triangle pose. So maybe you walk that back foot in a couple of inches. Tucking that right hip under the body, reaching forward. Right hand to the shin or a block or your block substitute, and your left arm to the sky. Noticing which direction your neck feels best in this moment. Looking down, straight ahead, up at the ceiling. Your feet are energetically moving towards each other. If your right hand is down on your shin, see if you can press the back of your hand against the shin to rotate the right rib just a little bit more to the sky. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, pulling the belly in, bending that right knee, return to warrior two. Again, flipping the palm and reversing, sinking down into the front knee. And from here, warrior two. From here, take the pivot on the ball of that back foot and swing that left arm forward, high lunge. And as you exhale, that left hand down under the shoulder, the right arm reaching to the sky. Returning to this pose once again. Nice strong back leg. And right hand to the mat. Step your right foot to the back of the mat, plank pose. And begin to move through your version of vinyasa. Either knees, chest and chin, elbows are back, hips are high. Gliding forward to your baby cobra or your up dog. And exhaling, down dogs. Checking in with your breath. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, another half lift. And as you exhale, hang your head low, right foot to the sky, standing split. Opportunity to take your hands closer to your left foot and maybe hold on to the left ankle with one or both hands. Checking out what that feels like. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Right foot returns to the back of the mat. Left knee remains over the ankle. Left hand inside that left foot. Pivot the right foot down to the mat, warrior 2 feet, and the right arm reaching for the sky. Yeah. So your left hand might be on a block or maybe on the mat. Inhale and exhale. Start to pull your belly in nice and tight. Lift your left elbow to your left thigh and come on up for warrior 2. Repositioning as you need, sinking the hips down, arms active and parallel, belly in, ribs in. Relax the shoulders again by flipping the palms to the sky and then returning the palms to face the earth. Left knee over ankle. And with your next inhale, let's reach forward with that left hand and reverse. Left hand reaching behind, sink into the left knee, right arm reaching behind, either for a half bind or just allowing the hand to crawl down that right leg. Inhale. Exhale, returns you to warrior 2. Begin to straighten that left leg. Walk that right foot in. Right. Tuck the left hip under the body, bump that right hip back, reach forward. Left hand to a block or the shin, right arm reaching to the sky. Energetically, your feet are moving in towards each other. And again, seeing if you can find some leverage with the back of that left hand against your lower leg, allowing that left rib to spin open just a little bit more. Inhale. And exhale, pulling the belly in, returning to warrior 2, flipping the front palm and reversing. Sink down with that left knee. And return to warrior 2. Pivot on the ball of the right foot. Right arm is reaching towards the left. High lunge, arms lift to the sky. And as you exhale, right hand under the shoulder, left arm reaching high. Twist. Inhale here. And exhale, left hand down to the mat, left foot to the back of the mat. Optional to move through vinyasa, knees, chest through chin. Baby cobra or up dog. And exhale, down dog. From here, let's inhale, bend your knees and look forward. As you exhale, step or jump to the top of the mat and come onto a seat. All right, so I'm going to face you. Let's extend that right foot forward. And we'll take the sole of the left foot inside that right thigh. And from here, we can actually like widen the position of our legs. It doesn't have to be pure tree pose, like a seated tree. We take that lower right arm, place it inside the lower right leg, and lift that left arm up and over. So you're reaching towards that right foot. Once again, opening through the right side of the body and twisting that right rib towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come back to center. From here, the left hand is behind you. And as you inhale, let's lift the hips to the sky. So the right arm reaches up and back. And as you exhale, come back down to the mat. Wide-legged seat, so left leg opens up. So we want to have our feet flexed, our toes towards the ceiling, knees towards the sky. And from here, feel your sit bones pressing down into the earth. For some of us, this is plenty, keeping your legs nice and firm, pressing down into the mat. And if you want more, you'll take your hands forward and start to crawl them forward. Keep pressing out through the heels and keeping your toes and knees towards the sky. One breath, inhale. Exhale. Hands crawl back towards your body. And now the right foot tucks inside your left thigh. So again, we're not doing seated tree pose. You can go ahead and open up the ankle a little bit here, right? So take your lower left arm, place it inside that lower left leg as you inhale, lift up and over. Again, spinning that left rib up towards the ceiling, reaching towards the left foot. Inhale. And exhale, come on out of it. All right, again, wide-legged seat. All right, so take your hands, again, you can place them behind you, just sit up tall, pressing down through the tips of your fingers, pressing out through the heels, or you can walk your hands forward and move into more of a fold. This is more challenging. You're going to want to press out through the heels more. Pull your belly in. Inhale. And exhale. Hands walk back towards your body. Bring your legs together. Bend the right knee and cross that right knee over the left. So from the side, it would look like this. All right, so the right knee is stacking as best as you can over your left knee. The left leg remains straight. You want to take this right foot and tuck it by your left hip. Some of you will feel this is plenty. You'll just stay right here with your fingers interlaced around your right knee. Staying here. For those who want more, you're going to squeeze your inner thighs together as you walk your hands forward slightly. Hands will walk back towards the body and we'll release. Let's do the other side. Left knee crosses right over the right and that left foot tucks by your right hip as best you can. Maybe repositioning to feel your sit bones, your right leg is active and strong. You're either going to stay right here or you're going to walk your hands forward. Squeeze inner thighs together, keep your right leg strong. All right, let's release out of this. Bring both feet to the mat. Feet about hip distance apart. And then to your hands, walk them behind you a little bit. Fingers are pointing towards your feet. Press down through the feet as you inhale. Let's press down through the palms and begin to lift your hips. Looking towards parallel here, body moving towards parallel. And your neck, be very careful. Either take the gaze and keep it forward, or if it's comfortable, stare up the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Let's bring your bum back down. Your legs extend forward. One forward fold. So start by repositioning, feeling your sit bones here. Your legs strong, hands by your hips. Inhale, lift and lengthening through the spine. And exhale and fold. So bend the knees if you have tight hamstrings. Reach for whatever you can. It doesn't have to be the feet. Notice if you're rounding in the back, and if you're rounding, bend the knees more. And slowly we'll come out of this pose. And let's take our arms parallel to the mat. Keep reaching fingers towards the top of your mat as you engage your belly to slowly come down onto your back. And we'll do one happy baby here. So let's bring your knees towards your shoulders, soles of the feet to the sky. Keeping your tailbone, shoulders connected to the mat. So either you're holding onto your feet or the outside of your legs here. And rock side to side. And now bring your knees in towards each other and wrap your forearms around your shins. Squeeze everything in like a ball, rounding the back, belly in, contracting here, and release. Moving to your final pose, Shavasana. Legs extending to the top of the mat, opening up your arms as wide as you can, palms face the ceiling. And as you get comfortable here, we'll be here for a few minutes. You might scan the body one more time, noticing if the places that felt stuck or sticky, if they feel more relaxed and loose now. And now the final pose, Shavasana, stillness. And so I invite you to stay where you are, where you can slowly start to wake your body up, wiggle your fingers and toes. And raise your arms overhead, moving into another full body stretch. Inhaling here, expanding the chest. And exhale. And you can slowly rock to your right or left side and make your way to a seat. And I want to keep you here in this space, feeling into the stillness of the moment. Hands will come together at the heart when you're ready. Bowing down with gratitude. Thank you for coming to class tonight. Enjoy your evening. Namaste.